time.
Oh, boy.
Next, we have the 16th studio album, Dehumanizer. This was released on June 30th of 1992. Black Sabbath has made their return to the Billboard charts.
Oh.
This album peaks at number 44. Ronnie James Dio's back on vocals for the first album since Mob Rules.
Right.
As always, Tony Iommi on guitar. Geezer Butler is back on bass for the first album since Born Again. Vinny Appice is back behind the drums for the first album since Mob Rules. And old faithful, old reliable Jeff Nichols is on keys for this album.
So is this the same Mob Rules lineup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same album. It's the same lineup for Mob Rules.
Yeah, and even though this charter, they lost a lot of money on this album.
A ton of money.
Because they had to get all the gear to America to record it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they lost a lot of, because they get Dio, he had to record in America.
Yeah.
And they had to bring all the equipment over. They couldn't go to like a Dave Phillips and just say, get some shit off the wall. I mean, honest to God. It's like, come on.
I don't know. Doug says he's not retarded. He can spell. And yes,
I'm not.
Doug
I never said
Doug
he was
gives it a
retarded.
5.
I never once said he.
You questioned his spelling.
I would look. I would never call anybody, retarded.
That's my job.
That's. I mean, I was just look. I can't. You got to understand. I can't see the screen properly, but being on an angle, and I don't have my glasses.
I thought it was Dissendent.
No, that would be descendant.
No, I didn't put a C.
You put an extra end in there.
I did. Okay.
See?
Yeah, I
See?
did.
Now he's the one spelling it
Dissident.
wrong. See, if I don't know something, I'm not even going to bother spelling it. So if it's...
That's why you never spell anything.
I do spell things.
Dissendent.
No. You don't. We're going to have a spelling bee on the show.
No, we're not. No, we are not. Absolutely not. I will not be included in that.
Oh, shit. Speaking of spelling bees.
Oh, God.
One of the categories Tuesday night for trivia was 12-letter spelling. 12-letter word spelling bee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So everything was a 12-letter word, and we had to spell it right. But Brett didn't give the word. He gave the definition, so you had to come up with the word.
Fumbutch.
Yeah. You had to come up with the word and spell it properly. We got 6 out of 7. It's nice to have nice to have a retired English teacher on your team.
I think that would be cheating.
That would be.
Yeah.
We got called cheaters too. We got called cheaters. So they got allegedly. and then I gave him a no face, no case. So anyway, let's get into this album. Starts off with a song called Computer God.
All right.
It's about the rise of AI.
Correct.
Really cool song in my opinion. This album to me and this song picked up right where Mob Rules left off. Mm-hmm. It's like musically they didn't skip a beat. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah. I thought it was good vocals. The guitar solo was good, but the rest of the song just kind of sounded stiff. Like, I don't.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with you.
You look like you're going to slap me.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Very, very strong drums and very strong riff in this song.
Yeah, Cozy Powell's a hell of a drummer. I really enjoy his stuff. Next song, After All the Dead.
It was okay. I just wasn't a fan of it.
This song's heavy as fuck.
I got Slayer vibes listening to this song.
I didn't get Slayer vibes. It's just heavy.
Yeah, but if you like...
I swear to God, I'm not listening to the same music. I swear sometimes.
and Dio actually sounded... I don't know. I can picture Slayer doing this song.
Yeah, I could...
And it sounded almost exactly the same.
Yeah. Essentially, this song is asking, is there an afterlife?
Correct.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought this was a very good song.
At the end, did he say something like there's one way to find out or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Next is one of the singles off the record.
I love this song.
TV Crimes.
Oh, fucking awesome song.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Once again, I mean, going back to nailing the TV evangelists. I mean, this is fucking incredible. Drums, bass, guitar. Oh my God, A+ song on this record.
It was good. Not, which is up from one up from okay, but not great.
I really enjoyed the song. Geezer is in killer form on this one. Geezer's bass playing is really off the hook on this song. And you're exactly right, Jim. This is about the televangelists.
Yeah. I think every band wrote a song about it at one point.
Especially at this time, because you had Ozzy with Miracle Man.
Yep.
Okay. That was about Jimmy Swaggart. Mm-hmm. The whole televangelism entry, rewind that. The whole televangelism industry was taken to task by Iron Maiden in Holy Smoke. Mm-hmm. And then you have TV Crimes by Black Sabbath. You have Send Me Your Money by Suicidal Tendencies. This whole this whole time frame, they're just ripping the shit out of the TV preachers. And for good fucking reason. And for the record, Doug agrees with me. They picked up right from Mob Rules.
Okay.
I agree.
I'll save my thoughts for the end of the album.
What I noticed, and this is weird, and I noticed it on the next record, but it seems like they changed their musical style as to who the singer is.
Yeah.
On each album. That's why this sounds just like Mob Rules.
Yeah. And Dio has a particular writing
Correct.
style. I don't think Dio wrote all of the lyrics on this. I think he might have had some input from Geezer, given the subject matter that a lot of the songs go into.
Yeah.
But you're 100% right, though, Jim. They have adapted their sound to the singer.
Yeah.
On a lot of records. Because the Tony Martin stuff does not sound like the Ozzy stuff.
Correct.
And the Ozzy stuff doesn't sound like the Dio stuff.
Yeah.
And the Dio stuff doesn't sound like the Ozzy stuff.
Yep.
But oddly enough, Tony Martin is the only guy who's done all three eras.
Yeah.
All right.
Because he did the Dio stuff. Oh, yeah. Yes, Doug. Dio's got, killer vocal dynamics and vocal gymnastics in a lot of places. But Tony Martin is the only singer in Black Sabbath that has done all three major eras. Because you can't really count the one album with Ian Gillan and the one album with Glenn Hughes. That all gets
Correct.
lumped in, kind of with the Tony Martin
Yeah.
stuff. All right, moving on. Letters from Earth.
This had to be a Dio song.
Yes.
It just seems like something he would write, and it's a cool song. Lyrically, it's pretty cool song to listen to.
Yeah, it's all right. It's good. It's just, again, I don't really have any notes on it because I just didn't. It was just there.
Yeah. This is I'm pretty sure this is a Dio song. This is about a guy writing a letter to God. Mm-hmm. And God just doesn't listen. Mm-hmm. So I dig the subject matter of the song. Right. Overall, though, the song is kind of meh to me. It's not bad. It's not great.
Okay. Yep. It's
now we got a good song. Master of Insanity.
I'm gonna say something here. I showed it to Bill before we came here.
Oh, is this the one?
This is the one.
Oh, about the soup. Okay.
It's a great intro.
Uh-huh.
You go into Doug, if you a minute 20, you get into that rhythm section before and after the chorus.
That would be called a verse.
Okay, and then you listen to the Wonton song by Led Zeppelin. It's the same freaking riff.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
I
couldn't
figured
tell
it out last night. I was killing me since I heard this song.
I mean, that
know this riff. I know this riff.
That could be why I have the notes I have on this song.
Go ahead.
It just sounds uninspired.
Oh, it's a good song. It's a good song.
To a Zeppelin fan.
No,
See, I didn't mind this song.
Gotcha, bitch.
I need that soundbite. That's the next soundbite I gotta get. I dug this song, you know, this is the intro, like you said, is fucking badass.
Yeah.
But you know, a song about the devil manipulating us all, and we don't really know that.
Open up your eyes to see the master of reality.
Insanity.
That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
master of reality was.
Hang on, I do have it.
Gotcha, bitch.
Woo! Fuck. I forgot I had that. Oh, fuck. That's it. That concludes side 1 of the album.
Right.
Now on to side 2, we have a song called Time Machine. How much control do we really have over ourselves? That's what this one's kind of speaking on here.
I like the song, but I like the Wayne's World version better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is the second time he's done this. Released 2 versions of the same song, and I like the movie soundtrack version better.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like can't you put the good version on the album? Yeah,
Well, they did
no. Well,
on the re-releases.
yeah. Well, I tried not to do the re-releases because you never know what they change.
Yeah. Like entire drum.
Yeah,
and
you put
bass parts.
Yeah, it's
And you know what? Now that I bring that up, because we talked about that, about Sharon having the bass and the drums re-recorded on the first 2 Ozzy solo albums.
Yeah.
That twat originally said, "Oh yeah, Ozzy signed off on it," right?
Mm-hmm.
In Ozzy's book, which I have over on the shelf, I would have to find it. And Ozzy said, "No, that was 100% Sharon's call." And now it has since been fixed. Bob Daisley and Lee Kerslake's parts are back on the fucking on the albums where they belong.
What I thought of something else. Speaking of remasters and stuff like that, when you were talking about how the album sounded like shit last week, a couple of albums.
Yeah.
Were they the remasters or the originals?
They're the originals.
Okay.
And you would have, like, for Born Again and the fucking nightmare that was, you better off re-recording that shit.
Yeah.
Actually, you're better off just burying that in a fucking peat bog.
Burn it.
Burn the masters.
Al Jorgensen did that with the first Ministry album.
Good. Should have done it with all of them.
Well, no, he wants to re-record it, the first Ministry album, in the industrial style now.
No. All the masters of all Ministry albums should be burned.
No.
And while you're at it, burn Al Jorgensen.
Whoa.
See, I knew he was going to say things like this when I brought it up. I just had to bring it up. It's music news.
Just waiting for that to go. MTV Music Tonight.
On that note, Sally forth and carry on, Al Jorgensen, you junkie fuck. Next song, Sins of the Father.
Might be the best song on the album so far to me.
I really dig this song.
Yes.
It's about mistakenly idolizing your flawed parents.
I never realized my parents.
So, I mean, it's something that everybody can, kind of relate to at some point or another, and in some way or another. But
It was a good so far.
yeah, it's not bad. It's a good song. Next, we have a song called "Too Late." This is about a deal with the devil. That's mine. Don't worry about it.
That over there.
Yeah, it's about a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
This actually it actually sounds like a classic Sabbath song.
I didn't care for this one at all. They could have left it off the album. It would have been fine.
I have another dirge, and it was meh.
Did you not listen to the first fucking 8 albums?
Yeah.
Tell me this would not have fit on the first 8 fucking albums. Dirge and Meh. You're almost as dumb as this one.
Yeah, but it would have fit on.
I misspeak.
You better talk to that English teacher you know.
Yeah, I know. Frank, help! Next song is about my favorite topic.
Yourself.
Right.
Yep.
This
Ego.
is the best song on the album. I love this one.
I love this song,
absolutely loved it. And not because it was about you.
I thought it sucked.
I'm not surprised because your taste is like,
Good. Actually, I really dig this song.
You are the type of person playing Mario Kart, you will take Waluigi. Just to be an asshole.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, God.
I'm fighting the urge to go into Gunnery Sergeant Hartman right now and tell you what you are.
Go ahead, try.
No, I'll be nice.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good tune. It's about relying on yourself and, fuck everybody else pretty much. Kind of like I have to do on this podcast.
I thought it was more about, like, ego. Everything I see is mine.
Yeah,
it's
that's
mine.
how it is on
That's
the
mine.
podcast.
That's
That's
mine.
right.
That's mine. Oh, yeah, it is. That's his.
Yeah,
That's right. Yep.
all
It's
of it
all
is.
yours. Yes, it is.
It is all mine.
Come to think of it.
I bought the buttons.
Yeah, you did. You did. And Jim bought the Bob Ross painting.
Yeah.
So we all contributed.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
A smidgen.
A sconch. An iota, if you will. And the album closes off with a song called Buried Alive.
Yeah. Good closer. Good way to end the album. It's another okay one.
Yeah. It's about relying on religion, and then you you fucking realize it's all a lie.
It was a good song.
Yeah. I dug it.
I thought it was pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, it's a very good it's a good Sabbath record. It's better than the last one. It's better. It was better than Tear.
I mean, it was a lot better than a lot of the music at the time.
I don't know about that.
Which I'm going to say for most of the 90s stuff. I mean, the alternative you had out there was worth. Stop puffing your fucking chest, okay? Grunge sucked at the time, all right?
Grunge sucks today.
So, yeah, it was a better alternative, although...
I mean, Stone Gossard is no fucking Tony Iommi. Eddie Vedder sure as fuck ain't no goddamn Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, it was all different. It was a different genre. I mean, you couldn't even... It was like... It's comparing like pomegranates to grapefruit.
Right. It's two different things. As Doug's uncle used to say... Doug gives the album an 8, by the way. As Doug's uncle, Tom Wargo, used to say... He was a school teacher of ours. I'm selling apples. He's looking at oranges. So I used to tell Mr. Wargo all the time, I like bananas.
Yes, you do.
Only yours, big boy.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, what do you rate the album, Bill?
All right. This has to be one of my least favorite Dio albums. I wish they wouldn't have gone with them.
There's only 3 fucking Dio albums.
Right. No, I mean of all Dio albums. That's including stuff from Elf. That's including the stuff of his solo.
Oh,
This is just not the best.
but not including Rainbow.
They shouldn't have.
Rainbows.
But they shouldn't have bothered to ask him back. I think
Originally they didn't.
I think
Correct.
Tony Martin could have done a decent job on this album as well.
They tried to get Tony Martin to do it.
But he was in contract with his own solo album and couldn't come back to record the record.
Right.
And that's what happened.
So what do you give the album? Numbnuts.
6, fuckface.
Thank you, douche canoe.
I gave Tear a 5. I'm giving this a 7.
Okay, 7. Doug gives it an 8. I give it also an 8. I thought this was a great album.
Of the last 5, I said this was just one I just did. I couldn't get into it, even though it's Dio, and I know it's Dio, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, I remember pretty vividly hearing TV Crimes for the first time, and I'm like, oh shit! And I had to go out and buy the album.
They suckered in on that one.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't sucker me in. I like the album. I thought it was pretty good.